Welcome back, everybody. Andre with Eagle Express. Today we're going to replace the turbo resonator seal. Basically, I noticed a leak and I'll show you where. What you have to do is you got to take this off, and do that. And over here, maybe I have to pull this off too. Over here, this is supposed to be all the way in there, and it's not. So I either have a bad seal, I already purchased one of these. I figured, hey, might as well. If I'm gonna be in here, then I'm gonna have to just replace it. So you gotta undo these bolts and figure out what's going on in here, because it's not supposed to be leaking oil from there. Okay, we're keeping the air box in here, not gonna unhook anything, but you guys can see how much oil has come out of here. And obviously, I think the van is probably losing boost. And you see what happens? It's supposed to be all the way in here, and for some reason it's not. So we're gonna have to take some of this apart and then see what's going on, why it's not where it needs to be. So I'll show you guys kind of as we go. I've never done it before myself. So as we go, we're gonna do it together and see what needs to be taken off and taken out. Looks like this clamp right here holds this to this, whatever you would call it, boost pipe. It's not a boost pipe, but, and this is the resonator itself. Sometimes these things fail in the Sprinter. So we're gonna undo some bolts here, take this out, and just kind of remove everything, and probably take this right off the turbo, because over here, it stays on the turbo, and see what we can do to actually just put it all back together after we throw the new one in, because this one might still be good, but I still want to take a look at it and see where everything is coming from. Takes a special star. I guess it's an E. I don't know if that's right. E10 is the number, but that's what you guys will need. Otherwise, a 12-point 10 millimeter socket probably, or an 8, I'm not sure. Probably a 10, 12 point or an 8. And then you could mess around with this and get this off that way. But you see how it's just loose for some reason? It shouldn't be loose. So we're taking all the bolts off, and then I'll show you guys what to do next, because I'm doing it. It's my first time doing it myself, so we're learning together as we go. The clamp itself that holds the resonator is a T20, so you want to have one of these, basic T20, and then you just remove it, and this is what holds the actual resonator in here. So now it's going to be wiggling out shortly, hopefully. We'll see. Still have to probably remove these 2 bolts, that way this part can wiggle free as well. But yeah, you see, it's supposed to be all together. I don't know why it's not sticking together anymore. After years of vibration and, you know, close to 300,000 miles now on this thing, just about 300, this is what we're dealing with this now. So, okay, we got the resonator off. There is one more bolt on this side, which is the trickier one, on the right side over here, and it's nice and long out there. I don't know really what it screws into. It goes from here and into here. Anyways, here's what the seal looks like. I thought it was all good as I was getting to it, but look how bad and chewed up it is already over time. And when you're touching it, it actually, I'm gonna get it off without all the elements getting into this resonator itself. And I want to clean it up just a little bit because it has some chunks in it, but look how bad it is, just coming apart. 300,000 miles, and you know, here's some of the stuff that you deal with like that. And in the back, this turbo pipe here, there's actually a seal right here too. So we're going to be using this seal too, putting it back in there, lube it up maybe just a little bit, and then stick it back in here, clean this up, stick this back in here as we go. So I want to put it in as a one solid piece and make sure it goes together, you know, with a new seal. all as one solid piece and then start tightening it up together, because for some reason it comes apart, and I don't know why it comes apart. It's just, shouldn't be doing that. Little internal seal I was talking about, this one stays in here. That way it doesn't lose boost right there. See, it's kind of a, likes to play a little bit, but we're going to keep it in there while we put it in. The seal itself actually does not go in all the way. That's where it stops. But it was a bad seal, so now we just have to play with this to make sure that here it all goes back into its own places. And like this guy again over here goes in its place. Now slowly things get put back together and tightened up. The clamp. This is plastic, so you want to be careful not to overdo it, so you don't break any threads. I see it. Don't worry. Not going to be driving around with that in there. And everything else just kind of gets tightened as it goes, and you know, we'll see. Hopefully. No, everything's going back together. This piece went in, haven't tightened it yet, but I will. This piece tightening this will get tightened last, and then one more bolt on that side on the bottom, and then we're good. Then we'll fire it up and see what's going on. See if there's going to be any more new breakthroughs. Okay, everything's put back together. It's kind of greasy here. I did spray with some stuff, and you guys know my take from previous videos that I do not want to pressure wash anything under the hood. So I've sprayed it a little bit, and I'm going to see if anything new shows up. If there's no new leaks or anything like that, I'll spray some more purple power, and I'm going to wash it out of here, but not with pressure washer. So now it's easy peasy. What's left of here is just to put this guy back in here. Clicks right in. And then this goes inside of here, pops in like that. One more tube for the air. Huh?
The glove was pointless.
Yeah, my glove kind of ripped a little bit. Still better than nothing. That goes in there. Then you got two plugins. Okay, I'll start it and see, and just kind of watch for anything new, any new leaks. And that's really it, guys. So thanks for watching. If you guys want to do this job yourself, it's really easy. All you need is just a couple of wrenches, couple of tools, and just the will to do it yourself, and unscrew it and put it back in. So, I mean, without recording the video, seriously, 20-30 minutes, you know, max to do all this, even if you don't know what you're doing, like me. But hey, it's doable, and why would I pay shop, dealership, or anything like that to do this job when it's not mechanical? It's not like you're putting an engine back together. So this stuff here is easy. All this, you can tell that it's a working van. So, and like I told you guys, I don't ever like pressure washing anymore. I've done like 3 or 4 vehicles that I've pressure washed before, and you know what happened? They all started having issues, especially the last van. The glow plugs wouldn't work. Anything I did with it, so I don't know what happened, but after I pressure washed it, none of the glow plugs were working. And I even sold the van like that. I've replaced computers and all kinds of stuff. So I'd rather have it be dusty and working than clean and having issues and not working. God bless. We'll see each other next time in another one.